The head cop of the police's Organised Crime Group says they're now targeting middlemen placed in New Zealand by international drug cartels to sell to gangs. Greg Williams says the drug syndicates target New Zealand because of our drug prices and profit margins being so high. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has more.
The crystal methamphetamine, big chunky stuff too, which is highly dangerous and very addictive.
Taking down some of the Comancheros this week, a win for police.
When we deploy, we're deploying based on really solid evidence about who we need to go after. So who's creating the most harm and who we're going to take out. You know, some of those really top echelon gangs like the Comancheros and Rebels, King Cobras.
But this top cop says it's just one of countless investigations police and border agencies are involved in to try to keep drugs away from our communities.
In the last few weeks, we've taken out baggage handlers at Auckland Airport, seized nearly $1 million in cash in that one. We've taken out Mexican nationals here to catch drugs and sell it. We've taken out a Chinese organised crime group.
They also work to target demand with education and local interventions. But it's difficult.
It's really difficult when you're dealing with these drugs that are incredibly addictive.
Addictive for users and lucrative for sellers. New Zealand is a small market, but with huge profit margins. That's why foreign syndicates target New Zealand.
There was a sort of a deal that went on to purchase 6 kilos in Colombia. And the guy here said, why are you bothering selling that in the US? Bring it to New Zealand because you'll make a ton more money here. And this is one of the biggest issues we have here.
Around 4.3 tonnes of drugs have come in through our borders since September last year.
Just to give an idea of the impact on our country, right? And these are people from probably in the vicinity of about 17 different countries from transnational crime groups who have inserted their own people into our country.
Police call them TNOC cells, or transnational organised crime cells.
What they do is they come in here, they create an import method in. They might set up a company or an import method. They bring the product in, they immediately build that distribution network here with local gangs.
The Mexican group police recently took out was their 27th TNOC cell they'd busted. And meth remains a constant and big problem in New Zealand.
The chilling thing here really, when you look at our wastewater, you can look across just about, well, every community that has been tested wastewater and seeing, you know, significant consumption of methamphetamine.
Meth has made some gangs in New Zealand far wealthier than they ever used to be. And gangs here are getting increasingly violent, with some blatantly pushing meth onto people to create addicts and ensure an ongoing revenue stream.
Believe me, they created them, right? They were handing meth out for free. They were taking cannabis out of the tinny houses and then selling meth. So they know what they're doing.
But police say they also know what they're doing and they are constantly evolving to continue targeting the organised crime groups pushing drugs here. They say the best way to beat them is to stay away from drugs to start with. If we cut off the demand, we automatically shut out the gangs.